everybody.
We're back.
Needed a
beverage break.
What do you have, sir? What are we drinking?
We got some Basil Hayden here,
All right.
which I just found out recently is made by Jim Beam.
Really?
Yeah. Which is crazy because Jim Beam is not good, but Basil Hayden is delicious.
Got some little Don Julio, little lime juice, Thank you, Alex. Glad to be back. So now, we're back. We're about to cover everything from WonderFest that just happened yesterday. If you're not familiar with WonderFest, it is Wonder Festival. It is one of the biggest toy shows in the world. There's a summer and winter that always happen in Japan. The WonderFest does travel around the world, but those are typically, especially for us, where all the Godzilla goodies come from. And let's just dive right into it. And again, this is the pictures that we're showing. This comes from
Shout out to Gonzalo. This is his entire album that he posted online, so therefore I thought we could just take it. So let's see if I can get this to work properly. So we're just gonna go, and there's a couple things I definitely want to talk about. But Evandro, have you seen anything that you're like? Oh, I definitely want to talk about the Hydra.
You want to talk about that?
I want to talk about that. Well, when it comes up, we'll go over when it comes up because it's just that just
all right.
amazing.
So I want to talk he's obviously at the X Plus booth right here.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to talk about these guys.
Oh my god, I love it.
While I really wish X Plus was making these vinyl releases, but that's just because I'm being selfish, because I am not.
Are these not like?
No, these are model kits. So these are 135 scale model kits, and I can't paint, so I'm a little selfish.
Give it to your dad.
I'm a little selfish in that regard, simply because,
oh my god!
I mean, look at this stuff.
Spinosaurus.
The Spinosaurus, and then even the
But he looks colored.
Well, yeah, they paint the prototypes for the shows and stuff like that. But then, look at this, man.
So
this is
I know
he's running away with everything. So these are, I'm pretty sure they're all plastic model kits.
So this is only model kits I have, and I'm sure somebody will call me out on it, that I have experience with are Gundam model kits, because that's all Gundam comes in. There's no real statues of Gundam.
Well, there's articulated figures too.
There are articulated figures. Usually, I know Bandai makes a lot of them.
Yeah.
But the popular thing to do is you build your Gundams, and people go crazy for model kits like this, especially with Gundam. They add LED effects. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of Godzilla, because a lot of people think X Plus, they immediately think Godzilla stuff, and Ultraman, they've been doing it for 20 years now.
I want to call this out real quick, Chris. Your 7-year-old son wanted you to say, "Hi, my name is Elijah, and I'm a huge fan of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you very much." Sorry, please continue. I just wanted to give that shout out.
Dude, they're just doing
Red Sonja.
They're doing everything right now.
Wow.
So I know there's a lot of there's definitely been some Godzilla fans in general that are upset that X Plus isn't doing more Godzilla stuff. A lot of their stuff now is reissues.
Mm-hmm. So it's nothing new. It's just
there's been a lot of reissues. But I mean, look at this.
Oh my!
This is gonna, because I'm a huge Rhedosaurus fan. I already have the Star Ace vinyl. One of my biggest knocks on it was I wish it, because he's in the movie poster pose, but he doesn't come with the lighthouse. And then you have this model kit. So this might be the first model kit that I actually
buy
to try my luck, because it's just so
get some good glue.
Awesome. It's right out of the movie. And
yeah.
So while yes, do I wish X Plus was doing more Godzilla stuff? Sure, but at the same time, I'm so excited to see them branching out into Ray Harryhausen, Universal Monsters. They're really trying to do
expand.
Everything.
They're really trying to expand.
Because at this point, they've, in terms of Godzilla stuff, and especially Ultraman, which we'll be coming up on in a second, they've done it all.
Yeah.
I mean, in 30 and 25 centimeter scale, they've pretty much done every Godzilla suit, and they've probably done 90% of all the villain monsters too.
Wow.
So it's how much
more can you do?
More can they really do that they haven't
already done, you know. And then that's like that's one of the cool things that I'm excited for. Like, what else? Oh, I got they're doing a bust of this, which is the first. Like, this is the model kit. They've done a couple different releases of this. And for me,
God,
this is like I kind of want to get the bust because this is like the first robot in movies. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of
another
good
shot of the creature. Yeah, I really. This is like one of those things where like come on,
there it
man,
is.
like
there it is.
They got Marilyn Monroe.
There it is.
Like, what's happening right now? But yeah,
Oh my God,
might
the Mummy,
try.
Dracula.
It might be time to
Start
try
delving into the model kits.
learn how to paint, man, because this is
so
cool.
One of my best friends he paints my minis for like D&D or any of my board games, like the little tiny figures. He paints them and he does an amazing job. I wonder if I bought a model kit, how he would handle that.
So, yeah, we should find out.
I'll ask Greg.
So this is the show stealer for me, though.
Right here.
Yeah.
I saw the post where you couldn't pre-order it fast enough.
Yeah, for me.
So explain why this is so significant for you.
I don't know. This is just something that I've always wanted. In fact, my first interaction when I got together with Spiral Studio, I was actually trying to get this made.
Okay.
This was something that I personally wanted in my collection forever. Granted, this looks like it's joining the Toho Maniacs line, which means it's going to be, these are the rest of the Toho Maniacs that they've done so far, which are all awesome, but they're like 8-inch, 9-inch figures, which is cool because like they're not going to be overly expensive. They'll be pretty reasonable. But for me, like, I just can't, for me, this was the highlight of the show.
So what is this exactly? Explain
This is
it
Godzilla Tower from Godzilla vs. Gigan 1972. And believe it or not, this was the amusement park that the villains were trying to build, which centered around Godzilla Tower.
Okay.
This movie's insane.
It sounds utterly ridiculous, but amazing at the same time.
A life-size Godzilla tower. And yeah, that's like their base of operations.
That's so funny.
So,
how big is this guy?
This is like going to be like 9 inches. If it's in that same
scale.
Toho Maniac lines, it should be like 9 inches, maybe 10 inches tall. But for me, this was the show stealer. I cannot wait. And then like even in the background here, you can see like it looks like they're doing the Atragon ship to possibly join it. I'll be all over that too. Super pumped about that. The FSL favorite sculptor line 30 centimeter 74 to go with the Mechagodzilla 74 is coming. This is hands down the best 74 ever made by MM28, Movie Maker 28. I'm sorry, Monster Maker 28. Forgive me.
Yeah, can you get that straight, please?
So this is going to be a super popular release, which is out now. You can pre-order it, either the regular or
did you pre-order this one?
I'm probably going to get the Rick, yeah. The Rick, the fins light up, which is kind of boring, but I don't know. I think
Why not? The fins lighting up is exciting. No? Not exciting enough for you?
We're getting another crawling Baragon, which,
No?
I mean, I got a crawling Baragon. So, like, for me,
You don't need another one?
I don't need another one. But if you missed out on the original ones, I mean, this is, again, it's another favorite sculptor line. It's ridiculously awesome. So, if you missed out or you need it, it's a coming. But
there are so many.
I just
so
can't.
many cool
Show
figures.
it again. Just show it. Again.
It's so funny that I just find it funny that you're excited about that,
dude.
It seems like such a plain figure, but like,
I'm not a D for real guy. So now this is another thing that I love. This is Nightmare Gamera or Trauma Gamera. And
Trauma Gamera?
That's like its translation.
Okay,
but Nightmare Gamera is what Americans call it, I guess.
Don't sound so spiteful about it.
I mean, Trauma Gamera sounds awesome too. But this was like a dream sequence, and I think it was Gamera 3, where she's having a nightmare, and this is what Gamera looks like in her nightmare. And it's like...
That's a terrifying looking creature.
Well, and this is where kind of the GMK Godzilla gets its design from, because he's got the white eyes. So like, Kaneko definitely took a lot of inspiration from this iteration.
Rob
Gamma.
Kennedy says he can't wait for the 84 from Spiral Studios.
We'll get into that.
We're getting there. We're getting there, Rob.
So now this is also another cool release. So this is another favorite sculptor line. So for those that aren't familiar with favorite sculptor line from X Plus, they basically will buy a mold from one of these amazing model kit guys. So like MM28. This is Black Dragon. So that giant destroyer that we just unboxed a couple weeks ago, this is now the aggregate to go with it.
Okay.
So I remember when we unboxed it, Leslie Chambers was on the show with me and Dad, and we were talking about it. And one of the knocks on it was, well, it's a destroyer that's not. It's in like a gigantic scale, but it's not because it doesn't really fit with anything.
Mm-hmm.
So like, for instance, the gigantic Burning Godzilla is too big in comparison to it, and then like the 30 centimeter and the 25 centimeter are kind of too small.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're gonna have this to pair with it.
Okay.
And now the other thing that I'm really excited about, if they're doing this, he also released the second form Flying Destroyer, which has virtually no representation at all.
Really?
In terms of merchandise.
So that Flying Destroyer has never been like a thing?
The Stage 2, no. Like it's, I think some Gashapons here and there. Cass has probably done it. They do like miniature stuff.
But that seems like silly. Like everybody loves flying monsters.
I don't know. It's just
not one of those things.
It's just one of those things where it doesn't have a lot of representation. So like now, there was a time like I was very much considering like Leslie's points kind of got to me. I was like, maybe I shouldn't keep this. Like, but because I originally got it because I saw the prototype at WonderFest.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, this is kind of cool. Like this is the first time like I got to see the prototype and then like get it.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to like kind of compare it, like and it came out great. But now, not only this, I'm sure Gonzalo has it coming up. Forgive me, all the Ultraman fans out there. I have no idea what any of this is, but it was really cool. They had like a whole exhibition at the show
for just Ultraman,
showing every release that they've ever done.
Really?
That's
cool.
I mean, as we go through this, it's a lot. Oh, and here was that
the bust.
Here's the bust that I was talking about. Like, and then look, then they're doing like a 1/4 scale statue behind it. Like I might
have to get both.
I gotta pick one. I gotta pick one. I'm not totally a bust guy, but I might have to get one or the other.
Chris says that SHMA has a Flying Destroyer.
Oh, that is right. Yeah, they did like a 3-pack where you got some minis, some aggregates, and the Flying Destroyer. That is true. And that's it.
That's it.
Like, this was another showstopper for me. Oh, we got a better shot of it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I love the Metropolis and
underneath.
The cities.
Yeah,
that's
awesome
cool.
Base. The bust is cool too.
This was another.
So this
showstopper for me.
This was cool. The detail on it is just insane.
My only concern with this is if this is a pure vinyl release, I have some serious concerns that all those heads are not
going to be in the shape that they're supposed to be in. Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's vinyl.
What if it's resin?
Star Ace doesn't do resin pieces.
Really?
So the other option is like the heads will be fully they'll just be like solid PVC. So like they won't really deform.
They won't really deform.
So that I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
God, it looks this was out of all the pictures we saw, this one stopped me.
Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
I need it.
Let's look at some of the Ultraman stuff for our viewership. Oh, that looks cool.
This is Ultra 7. This was when we interviewed John. This is his favorite guy.
A lot of cool stuff.
One of the things that is anyone else kind of weirded out? Not weirded out. Star Ace has released this is like the 4th or 5th Talos.
Really?
I don't know. Like, yeah, they've done a gigantic one. They did like a regular 30 centimeter, and then we got this one. I didn't think
the Talos was
I
like
didn't
that.
Realize
like
Talos was like this in demand.
That desired, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah. This might be another one I gotta get.
I might even have to get that one. Big fan of Griffins.
Hydra Overlord asks, does Star Ace do Rick exclusives? No, Star Ace just does their own. There'll be a DX and a regular. There is no separate website for exclusives like X Plus does with the Rick.
We usually offer Star Ace. We did offer all the Star Ace releases at KaijuLive.shop. We did pull back, especially, I mean, X Plus releases we don't really even offer anymore, mainly because shipping got
crazy
out of control to the
point. You think that was because of COVID or?
Oh yeah, I mean, just shipping rates went through the roof, so you were making basically, especially like as a small shop, you're trying to compete with
the bigger stores.
Everyone offers free shipping, so like you're trying to do that, but you're not bringing in the volume that like justifies that. So it got to a point where it's like you're not even making anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like offering it to offer it.
Yeah.
So like I pulled back severely on those because of that issue. But it does seem like shipping is coming back down to some kind of like normalcy. So, maybe I'll start bringing these back because some of these Star Ace releases are
they're
just
great.
Phenomenal. And then for our Shin Ultraman fans, Naranga looks.
Wow.
I still gotta see this movie. Well, this is a movie we gotta watch.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm down
for the first time together.
We'll get some bottles of whiskey. We'll chill.
I believe this is 30 centimeter as well.
So Leslie says X Plus did make a flying Ghidra. The fact that they haven't gotten to destroy it yet, but yet they make 397 versions of the 66 Ultraman. Come on, bruh.
Hey, man.
You right.
I'm sure there's gonna be people like, oh, you're just talking shit about Omega Beast. This is a release that kind of I don't really understand.
This design.
Well, Shin Godzilla is awesome.
Shin Godzilla is awesome. His tail is just gigantic.
Well, yeah, that's why he's awesome. This is a weird one to me because Omega Beast, I don't even took pre-orders on their version of this.
Mm-hmm. And who is this? Who makes this?
So this is another addition to the favorite sculptor line. So what X Plus does is they'll buy the mold and they'll release it in vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
Omega Beast just took pre-orders on this a couple months ago. It's a vinyl release, and it almost looks like we might get the X Plus version of it quicker. I don't know. It's a very confusing thing.
Combat says the head is too pointy.
Well, Omega Beast does have its stylizations, but this is definitely a fantastic. If you missed out on X Plus's gigantic Shin, which it's kind of hard to have because they've reissued it so many times. That's one of the. I had just gotten the latest reissue because it's something that I just always missed out on. This pose is much more similar and it's closed mouth to the Kyoto original release. So if you missed out on that, this is going to be awesome to put on there. But yeah, I'm very curious to see the release schedule of this. Is X Plus actually going to beat Omega Beast to its own release? Are they going to come out at the same time? And then what happens if the prices are different? I don't know. It sounds a lot of muddy stuff, but that's definitely one of Omega Beast's like best sculpts in my opinion.
Leslie says he'll take the spiral Shin.
Oh, we're getting there.
He said he thought he was done with Shin, but then AJ and Spiral say, "Hold my beer."
Yeah.
Oh, there
we'll
it is.
We'll get to it. So
the Biolante.
This is another re-release.
I'm a huge fan of the Biolante.
Oh,
your Biolante figure is just like
Biolante.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's just like that always was the showstopper. Like every time you come down here, that's the first thing everybody notices. It's just
and
a great thing.
I'm just gonna scroll, but dude, look at all this. We're going from Ultraman Zero, Ultra Q. Did I say Ultraman Zero? I don't think that exists. I meant to say Ultra Q. And this is how many releases they have done. So if you're an X Plus fan, Ultraman fan, X Plus has literally, I'm pretty sure, has released every incarnation ever
of Ultraman and everything else around him. Apparently,
yeah. There is no stone unturned. It's pretty insane. And there's this is G, who's basically runs X Plus and is just awesome. This was so they keep doing these exhibitions. They call them the DNA. So this is the Gamera one. Anyone in the chat? I don't truly understand what this is. So is this basically a release of the Gamera suit on the dolly, what it's supposed to be behind it? Is that what this is? Because that's I'm gonna have to get That's awesome.
I mean,
so like, because it doesn't look like anyone's in the suit. It looks like it's just hanging like the big prop behind it. So that's so unique. I might, yeah, if that actually ends up becoming a release, gotta get that. Gotta get it.
just on the dolly.
Yeah, like that's such a cool release. So let's
That
see.
is cool.
Gonzalo said they scanned the Gamera suit. Can you actually pull that? Can you throw that
Yeah.
up?
He says they scanned the Gamera suit with a bunch of cameras and they're releasing a figure of it. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's probably
that's-
a 3D scanner. So my friend actually does 3D printing, and he just got a 3D scanner, so he's printing out all his like.
Oh, that's
he's like-
incredible. Yeah.
He's like, yo, let me scan your dogs.
3D
I was like,
3D
okay.
scanning has like changed the game.
Yeah,
just
because
from a scale
it
perspective.
gets every facet. Like it's really good. If you
Yeah.
get a really good scanner, like it's pretty fascinating how it like scans and how it gets a lot of that detail.
Yeah, so like if you're, it's a great way to kind of do like mixed media because, you know, if you're not just a digital artist like a ZBrush or whatever, but say like you prefer to make it out of clay and everything, then you can 3D scan it and then enhance like it's 3D scanning has really changed the game, especially for scaling stuff. That's why a lot of times now you're seeing like Prime One's doing this. I think even Spiral is going to be doing this, releasing some of their bigger figures in a smaller scale. Like because of that, you're able to now scale down stuff. And
Yeah, you can get the exact figure you want.
Yeah,
you can get the exact
like,
pose you want.
Sometimes when you go bigger, you have to go in and really address it. But when you're
Mhm.
going smaller, usually there's not much that you got to tinker with.
3D scanning changes that.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like, but at the same time, some people get flack for that. Like I know Prime One caught a lot of flack because, you know, obviously I think it's pretty common that 1/4 scale is more popular than 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember Prime One got a lot of shit for they released like the Hush, Batman and Superman in 1/3, and then like a year later re-released them in 1/4, and everyone's like, "Are you kidding?" Because like, you know, some like I've done this before. Like I've bought a 1/3 statue just because it was only available in that scale. I would be furious if I did that, and then
They came out with a
the
one
next
corner
year
after.
they have it in the scale that I want, and you're like, dude, I didn't want it. Like you suck. But there is a much bigger difference between like 1/3 and 1/4 as opposed to like if you're going from a 50 centimeter Godzilla to a 25.
Yeah.
It's half.
Yeah.
So like you're in most cases, you know, you probably weren't going for the 50 centimeter if you're really just a 25 centimeter collector. So like,
Yeah.
that is a little bit different. What's this guy? Oh, so this is, you know, his Gauss. This is Gamera 3. There we go. But
That Gamera looks really good.
oh man, I love these things. We're actually, I think we're finally getting this set in at Kaiju Shop. Probably have them.
That's
but
cool.
These are like finger puppets. These
Is
are
that
like
what they
the
are? They like
premium
the finger puppets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're awesome.
That's cool. Is there like really like a market for that? Like
Finger puppets? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, finger puppets are super popular, especially in Japan. Like in Japan, they have basically like giant gashapon stores where I don't know if these are, I don't think they put these in the gashapon style, but like, you know, like they come in the candy toy thing. Like that's huge over there. Dude, they have entire stores.
Yeah, just like
of just hundreds and hundreds of machines, all that stuff.
just
So
dump it. Yeah,
that is
that
super
I knew. That
popular.
I knew. People go crazy,
and
especially for like animes and stuff. Like there's tons and tons of those.
Yeah, these all look great too.
That's
and
cool.
that's what's like really cool. Like these are like I want high quality finger puppets. So they're just it's just
to say
really
the
cool.
say the word. You ever think you say the words high quality finger puppets?
I mean, dude, look at this Gigan.
I know.
It's awesome.
I don't know. Jet Jaguar. Look at them. Oh,
And they
man.
come packed in like these nice little boxes.
You gonna pick up a couple of those?
Yeah, actually, I should be actually getting these next week. Actually,
That's awesome.
for the people.
For the people. For you guys. It's for you guys.
This is I believe the gigantic
That is a big
Shin
big boy.
Ultraman from Kyoto. I think this is actually going. This might even be on pre-order
Matthew
now.
wants Minya.
I know. Where is he? He was there, wasn't he?
So Gonzalo says, I'm not sure where I read/heard, but they're restoring the Godzilla 2000 suit and then scanning it and releasing it under the super premium
Yes.
30 centimeter line. Unless he dreamt it.
No, that is actually what's happening.
Oh, really?
So X Plus, and I don't think they showed it off at WonderFest, which is weird actually now that I think about it. But yeah, they had a they're calling it like a super 30 centimeter, and yeah, they're 3D scanning the actual suit,
The physical suit.
That's cool. Replicate the figure.
That's cool.
No,
that's so cool.
So,
like you could say like, oh, hey, this is an actual like statue of the actual suit.
And then they had the Godzilla one, like,
oh my god, look at it.
Gonzalo, you were there. What is this, like 12 feet tall, 10 feet tall?
He's enormous.
Insane. So they had a nice, cool Godzilla -1 display.
That's just gigantic. Like in literal terms, like it literally is gigantic.
To put WonderFest in perspective with like New York City Comic Con, it's like double the size.
I'm sure.
Or
so the biggest
G-Fest. If you went to G-Fest, this G-Fest looks like a pop-up shop in comparison to WonderFest. It's literally insane.
Gonzalo says 8-ish taller than me for sure.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We got Passion Tank, one of my absolute favorite 64 Sofubies on the market.
Helmy says the director was there too, and you could take photos with him.
Oh, that's incredible. Is this T-Facto? These are model kits. This looks absolutely incredible. This is like Sakai level.
I wonder how big he is. That looks cool.
40 centimeter.
I was gonna say you're better at judging this.
Well, it says it on the sticker.
Oh, I couldn't see the sticker.
So again, driving into model kits, this is like one of those ones I might have to get. The skeleton.
That is cool.
Like, come on, it's freaking incredible.
I want to kind of like record you building these. I'll do a time lapse.
The worst time lapse ever.
I'll do it. 8 hours of AJ just sweating, putting these models together,
dropping them, breaking them.
Gonzalo says that is correct.
Then here's like the T-Facto Space Godzilla, which
that's so cool. Really, you don't like that? Was it the spikes that bother you? Is that what bothers you?
No, the pose is kind of boring. He just looks like he's just standing there.
Do you remember Space Godzilla? He just has T-Rex arms. He just does this a lot.
But I mean, like, look, this guy looks like he looks like mad.
Yo, he looks like he's ready to brawl.
He looks like he's mad, but also very disappointed. Like, literally, he got like really disappointing news, and he's like pissed about it. He's
like, damn, I came here for a fight, and there's no fight.
It's like, man,
I worked out 6 days a week.
Looks like MM28's coming out with a new Anguirus 68, which looks.
I always laugh at Anguirus because it's I know he's supposed to walk around on all fours and stuff, but like it's just so funny to see a grown man in a rubber suit just walk around on all fours.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is another Gauss. Cool. And this is why he's just the master, man. MM28 is just another. This is our beautiful Gonzalo.
Gonzalo, once again, thank you for this. This is
the man, the myth,
great.
The legend. How hot? I mean, the man next to you is wearing a towel. I know it was absurdly hot.
Really?
Yeah. Like I think the temperatures outside were like over 100. So I can't imagine.
What it was like
the AC
inside
in here okay? The people were you guys on the verge of death? Like, how was it in there? I know we got Helmy and Gonzalo in here. Like, did you guys do all right? Oh, and then we got, I believe this is 1-Up stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
These are cool. Oh, wait, no, these are Max Toys, aren't they?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
No, yeah, I think these are Max Toys. I thought Max Toy didn't make it. Oh, I've been lied to. I need this King Caesar, man. I need him. I need the puppy.
No. Let's be fair. 73. Abby needs the puppy.
I know. I get it for Abby, but I need it too.
So you get 2 copies.
And then this is like, so I showed you like the other Gauss I just showed you. That's from the Hesai series. This is like the original Showa Gauss.
Okay.
From the 60s.
See, like that's cool. I'm always a fan of flying things.
Thumbs up, baby. I'll stop embarrassing you now. Got some Ultraman kits. I can't remember.
Elmi says, I thought hell came to visit us. Yeah, so just a little hot. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, so based on that kind of stuff, I would probably never attend a summer
WonderFest. No.
Yeah, I'll stick with the February one.
Yeah, if I go a little cooler outside.
I don't know the details on this. I think aren't these like 3D printed Sofubi or something like that. Pretty cool sculpts though. Ooh, 55, eh? Oh, Matt, you wanted Mina. I don't know if this is the Mina you wanted, but
Wow, that's a weird looking.
Is
What is
Is
that?
that a kiss Mina?
Dude's got a cigarette in his
Dude,
mouth.
that's
I
kiss,
don't-
isn't it?
I-
The cat kiss character?
Yeah, I guess you can.
I don't know. These
take
Mina's
that.
been through some shit.
Gonzalo says they're 3D printed and very malleable.
Malleable, you say. Oh, these are cool.
I was a fan of Mothra. You know who I don't see a lot? Batra.
Yeah, Batra gets no love.
I know. He's such a cool looking like character.
More Mina for you, Matt.
There you go, Matt.
This is looks like it's from Cast. Cast always puts the
Matt says that's wrong.
Baby Godzilla.
That's what that is?
Yeah, this is
Baby
Baby
Godzilla?
Godzilla from the High Sci series.
Okay. It's a creepy looking Godzilla.
I dig 'em. This is One Up. Really hope was able to get this, but didn't work out.
Oh my god, the Godzilla with Mothra lava on his tail? That's fantastic.
Yeah, One Up's doing some fantastic stuff.
Chris says Peter Chris Minya.
I love that they're doing like the cartoon stuff from Godzilla vs. Ghidorah. It's awesome. Yeah, One Up's doing great stuff. These I thought were really cool. These like kind of murals.
Murals is the word you're looking
I think
for.
so.
I'll help you with your
Meow,
English,
meow.
bud. I got you.
From Gao Rao. But like, yeah, I just like kind of like these like almost like posters.
I wish they were bigger.
I mean, dude, I'm pretty sure the guys above him are like 50 centimeters. So
Yeah.
these ain't small.
No, but like when I see a mural, like I want it big. Like if it's just something that I'm gonna hang up somewhere, like give me a reason to put it up there.
This looks badass.
Oh, that's cool. There's your boy.
I don't like that pose.
No?
Meh. We got some Giga Brains. Ooh, yeah, this guy I love. He does like almost like these D for reals. They're like model kits, but I love them. They're so cool. Again,
I love that.
I can't collect them
overbite is
because I
great.
can't paint. So I just look at them and go, man, those are awesome, and that's about it. Little Godzilla Ultima action. Oh, now we're getting
That's
to
a cool
we're
bust.
getting to the juicy stuff. I don't know. We got Baby Godzilla and then like a pug. I'm not sure.
Is the
how
pug
they-
there for scale? Like, is
Yeah,
that
I
what's
don't know
happening
how that
here?
works out, but we got it.
Good
Now
night,
we're
Matt.
getting
Thanks
to
for
a
coming
little-
out.
Have a good night, man.
If we find any more Minion, we'll send it your way.
Now we got some. We're getting into some Spiral Studio. This was a very small scale version of the XM bust. Tanaka
Mhm.
did it. So
How small is this?
this, I don't know if he's got a picture of it to scale with it. But I mean, that one was there. This was like the 20-inch one, and then I would say, the GMK one. I think it was only like 10 inches tall.
Mhm.
Gonzalo, can you confirm? And then here's the boy, the GMK from Spiral, the Legacy series, sculpted by Tanaka. I believe this was a production piece, so this is about to start shipping soon. This is one of my most anticipated releases for this year.
Really?
I can't. This is
How big is this one?
52
Whoa.
centimeters. Yeah, it's a big boy. It's my big boy. We're getting to the big
You're
stuff.
gonna run out of space.
I've actually talked to Kelly. I was like, I think I might need a storage unit at this point.
See, but like that's funny. Like you need a storage unit, but like we can just keep them in a storage unit.
No, I need a storage unit for like the stuff I don't like, boxes and stuff.
Oh, just the boxes.
Yeah, like, this is the WonderFest exclusive.
You mean your favorite Godzilla right here?
Yo, I like Gino.
You like Gino?
Yeah.
This is my brother's favorite. I'm like, this is the only Godzilla movie you've ever seen.
So this is a model kit. This is not this is not the Legacy Spiral release. And we got some TIG toys here that look like they're getting re-released from Spiral Studio. I don't believe these are going to be the actual colorways. I think these are from Kaiju Canvas. But I mean, I love these sculpts, man. These sculpts are awesome, and then the paint jobs on these. If these end up being like factory releases or whatever, I mean, let's go. And they're big boys. I think this guy looks familiar. Hey there. Hey, look at that guy. A little Spiral.
He looks a little familiar.
Spiral
I think we
toy
like
action.
him. I think we like him.
And then this was the Spiral Studio Shin model kit Sofubi that they had exclusively for the show that they were selling off.
So this was exclusive just to the show.
Yes, this was a 1-day license.
That's cool.
Which is very like
you can do that. You can purchase 1-day licenses
yes,
like
that's
that.
like super popular in
I imagine
in Japan. Yeah.
So
It's
like
not really-
how does that work? Like you purchase the 1-day license, say I'm gonna make this amount of figures and sell them just this day.
Yep.
And that's it.
Cool. Pretty much.
That's
and then
cool.
I'm pretty sure like if you don't sell out and you want to come back, you got to apply again for that same license. And then this is another very exciting thing for us over here at Spiral Toy. So right there, that is the white one. There is the actual production vinyl pull. That's the first test pull, fresh from the factory. We were able to get it there just in time for WonderFest. The one to the painted up one to its left is that was the original prototype, 3D printed prototype that we had painted up.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see it's what is it, like a hair smaller? But man, we'll probably be sharing a ton of pictures of this thing soon. This G65 is, I can't wait. It's a happy moment for sure. Then we got more stuff from Spiral. We got the Behemoth. This is also, I believe, going to be. This should be shipping soon.
Massive.
Yeah, Behemoth's like. Remember we were talking about like how the MonsterVerse like has all these monsters but like doesn't do anything with them?
Yeah.
This is like one of those ones where you're like, he's in the movie. I think he's in the comic, but like, he's easily the most popular of like the MonsterVerse ones, and it's like, why haven't you
done anything with it?
done anything? Like, he better be in the new movie, or at least the damn Apple TV show. But
Something.
We'll find out.
Something.
Here were the Mothra benevolent
that's cool.
and defensive forms, also sculpted by Tanaka. These, and you can see like here's our G65, and these are just big girls. But then
There it is.
here is the so these are going to be like what I think this is like 52 centimeter
Oh my god.
gigantic beasts. And one of the really cool things that I have really seen anyone talk about, and it looks like I can't, maybe one of the other pictures has a good shot of it. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. The tail stand here is actually like a bunch of like the shin, blood, and eyes and all that stuff. Like that's what the tail stand's gonna be.
Really?
Yeah, it's like one of those like just like the Burning Godzilla. We'll bring up. There's bad Mama Jamma.
He's so big.
Dude, it's so ridiculous.
He's so big.
But with the standard version on this, the tail stand that actually lit it up was a burning building instead of just like a generic. Like usually a lot of tail stands are just gray PVC. They don't add anything to the figure. So one of the things that I love that we're doing at Spiral Studio is like a lot of the tail stands, whether it's a knee cloud that you hate or like this, I just think this is such a cool concept that adds more to Shin. And of course it's coming in two forms. This is gonna be your closed mouth, and then here's your split jaw awakening.
Eddie says everyone I know aren't crazy Godzilla fans want more Behemoth.
Yeah, Behemoth's just like such a,
I mean, that's a really cool looking.
it's like a sloth monkey elephant. It's awesome.
It reminds me of a mammoth. There he is.
And then here is Zilla. I've seen a lot of people hating on the like knuckle stand there. I don't actually know if that's going to be a part of the official release. That might have just been just to make sure, you know, because at these things people can bump into a table. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's officially going to be part of it. As you see, like Spiral has been doing stuff with making sure like the stands are a little bit more part of the figure. So don't be surprised if this turns into like a pile of fish, or personally, I would love it to be the taxi cab.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
again, if it's even needed, I don't know that for
It'd be
sure.
cool to add some kind of an effect like that.
But one of the really cool things about this release is this is the first release with, you can see like the reflection of the eye. The eyes are glass.
Really?
They're high quality glass eyes, so the eyes will actually like follow you around the room.
That's creepy.
That's so creepy.
That's so great and so creepy at the same time.
Cannot wait for this one, man. Like,
how big is he?
He's. I mean, you see,
I see him.
You see the shins right there. He's only gonna be lower because he's still enormous.
Bending down. Yeah,
but just because he doesn't stand upright, so yeah.
That's cool.
And this is another one everyone was talking about. So this is the 84, and at the show it was only like 20 centimeter. This is basically like a rough prototype of it, but this is going to be a gigantic 52 centimeter Legacy Series Godzilla 84 from Spiral, sculpted by Tanaka, and yeah, let's go. Like 84 is one of my favorites.
Why is it one of your favorites?
It's I don't know. I just love that movie. Have you ever seen that?
I don't think I have.
No, we got plenty of movie nights to come.
We're gonna start making a list. We're gonna call it a Vodka's reviews of Godzilla movies. One of my
favorite designs because it has a lot of unique stuff that a lot of other Godzilla movies didn't do. Like when he roars up, his like upper lip like goes up and like shows more of his teeth, which is
that's cool.
Yeah, like they built like an entire actual like
animatronic piece
20-foot like animatronic for him. So there was so many cool things about this Godzilla. So I'm pretty excited. I guess the only thing that I could even critique this on is the pose is very similar to the Sakai 84.
Gonzalo says he wants him to hold a reactor.
Yeah, man, me too. So yeah, if you guys got feedback and anything like that, hit up the groups, all that stuff. Like, we're listening. But for me, yeah, if this held a reactor, that would be incredible. But yeah, I guess this is very close to what the Sakai release was in terms, especially in pose. But at the same time, it ain't 52 centimeters, so big fucking. This is Tanaka's G21 from Godzilla vs. Kong. This is like, I don't know if you remember the scene where like he's kind of like slapping his tail down when he sees Kong. It's kind of like capturing that moment.
That's cool. Like, come at me, bro.
Pretty much, yeah. So that a lot of awesome stuff coming from Spiral, and then like, I don't know, man. This is just
that's cool.
Let's go. And this is
I love a good like diorama.
I believe this is also Black Dragon. So that's one of the things that I want to bring up about the FSL Destroyer. Like, look, and this thing's enormous.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Man, if X Plus ever makes this some kind of FSL or something, like, let's go. But
yeah, camera.
So here's the FSL Destroyer, which is huge, and now he is getting Black Dragon is working on a Burning Godzilla to go with him. So now, basically, I'd imagine like probably in like 2 years, X Plus will release it, so you will have the entire like Black Dragon, Godzilla vs. Destroyer like collection. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be holding on to that now. And then his Nightmare camera is just
that's a cool camera. Like, why is this guy not going to be? Is this guy going to be in your collection?
These are all model kits.
I better start getting good at painting. Yeah. Better start getting good at glue.
Yeah, like it's just a whole other.
It's a whole other animal, right?
We got this meme.
Hey,
This meme is super popular, man. With the expression in the arms, and it's
so funny,
cool, so cool.
Sold out.
Yeah, man.
You could tell.
So much. Love it so much.
It just seems like WonderFest is like,
oh yeah, it's
amazing.
It's nerd heaven, dude.
Yeah.
It's Super X, like Exion ships. It's just this. There's just it has everything, man. And so like this is like, so the 84. This is considered the Cybot, which is the like. So they look a little bit different. So this is based on that. So he's like skinny in the midsection.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's weird.
So the Cybot like it's almost like its own version of Godzilla in itself. This is something that I'd love to get.
What is that?
So this is like some weird turtle skeleton from Mothra vs. Godzilla that just happens to be in a scene, and
somebody made a statue of it,
and everyone recognizes it because like it was just this weird thing that no one knew what the fuck it was. Yeah, so cool.
Oh, there's so many cool things.
Yeah, it's like we can sit here for hours now. 64. Oh, I love you so.
I love that he's taking the step. Well, that is like his
the
bottom claw is
dynamic,
like up.
Yeah, it's. And then another like this company is relatively new, but man, like their stuffs are awesome. Of course, model kits though, but Zeo Models is
so model kit seems to be a very popular thing for this. Like, is that always been that way, or is it just
garage kits have been kits have been super popular for Godzilla stuff?
Again,
forever.
like I know that they're the most popular format for like Gundam and really any kind of like mech. The model kits are always the way.
It's a hobby within itself. Like to be able to be like, I painted this exactly how I wanted it and all that.
There's a YouTube channel that comes up. Yeah,
like
that's so cool.
Oh my god.
There's a YouTube channel that I watch once in a while that comes up, and it's a guy that just literally sits there and builds Gundams, but he custom paints them and puts like LED kits, so like the chest crystals light up, the eyes light up, and I'm like, how do you like sit here for hours and hours doing this?
I mean, it's therapeutic for some people.
Yeah, no, I get it,
dude. This scene is like, I love it, absolutely love it, man. Oh, there's our boy again, Gonzalo. This is just, and it's like the storyboard Godzilla. This is like when he was.
Cecilia says, "Minya jumping on Dad's tail. I want it.
I know. I want that so bad too." What else we got here? Oh, wouldn't be WonderFest without the great Sakai. This is the Sakai Shin. And then
the tail is just so
X Plus
massive.
is releasing the Awakening finally after so many years. People have been dying for that, so it's definitely going to be one of the most anticipated releases for X Plus collectors and whatnot. I can't wait to get mine. What is this? Then the other thing that happens at WonderFest, I'm sure Gonzalo has it, but like people do like actual puppets, like.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see if
like real puppets.
Yeah. Oh my god! What is this? Give me the details.
Is this another Nightmare Gamera?
I need it in my life.
That's a terrifying looking Gamera,
dude. And he's got
oh my god!
Yo.
Yes, you need it. I need you to buy this so I can just live vicariously
and then,
through
I don't even know what this is, but I guess it's Gamera, but it's awesome. Almost looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Crazy Nightmare. It looks like Slash.
Yeah, Slash. Oh, this is Gearion. This is my boy right here, my knife head. This is the OG. Yeah.
Rhino Crocodile.
Love him. Who this? Huh.
That's a nice one.
Is it? It's not Black Dragon, right? I don't think so. Oh, and this is a funny story. So apparently,
I was gonna say, what is this?
Apparently, the people releasing this, their name is Spiral Toys with an S.
Oh wow!
So I got tagged a couple times, like, "Hey, what's this?" And I'm like, "That's not us." So Spiral Toy and Spiral Toys are
toys
are not the same thing. Although this is awesome because it's an Orochi like 8-headed dragon, and I might have to get one. Find one out there.
Be like, hey, this is Spiral Toy. I'd like to purchase from Spiral Toys. Bill's Carnage says that Tan Shin is a Kuda Fermi.
God bless you.
Yeah.
This is the Omega Beast King Ghidorah, which is impressive, but I won't lie. I think the wings are terrible. I hate them so much.
They look oversized.
It's not. No, they don't make sense, and they have all these extra veins and stuff. I don't know. But it is absolutely no. This is this one from Omega Beast. I absolutely love their Ultima. I love the whole design and sculpt.
The spiral tail is cool.
Yeah, I'm not super into stylized stuff, but this one really really fits their style well. I love it. Space Godzilla, not so much. Yeah, I'm very picky with my Space Godzilla.
Apparently,
I need my Space Godzilla to be just right. All right.
Apparently,
dude, look at this.
That's a sick model kit. Is this another model kit? Yeah. No, this is another model kit.
Bro, it has to be. Look how big it is. It's the size of a table. It's a couch.
Bro.
It's a beanbag chair.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Like, I'll buy the statue. Give me the statue.
It's just wild, man. And then we're getting back into some cool sofubi. I love these, like...
so price-wise, are, like, the model kits, like you're like, oh, you know, it's a great hobby. It's a little bit cheaper for me to buy, and then I got to, you know, put it all together. No,
cheaper,
right?
No,
of course not. Of course not.
Because they're, like, these are all individual, like...
pieces, yeah.
No, the makers are all individual makers. They're not big, you know, obviously you'll have some big companies show up, but for the majority, like, all these model kits are, you know, there's only like 10, 20.
Oh, really?
There's not a lot of these. So, like, these guys are making them. So, I didn't know. They're going to cost you some buco bucks.
Buco bucks.
A giant Guanji. Where's Attack Peter, man? This is like his favorite Ultraman character, this boy.
Who's this guy? Who's the guy?
I don't know.
Right?
It kind of looks like a predator. I don't know.
What is that? Does anybody chat? Do we know what? Do you know what this guy is? Do anybody know what this guy is?
I'm not familiar. It's an awesome Monster X right here. Monster X is like such a cool character. It's a shame he's in one of the worst movies of all time.
I know you're not talking about Godzilla 2000.
I'm talking about Godzilla Final Wars, man.
So what's worse, Godzilla Final Wars or Godzilla 2000?
Oh, here we're getting into the puppets now, dude. Like, some of these puppets are just...
I can't believe puppets like that. That's boggling my mind right now.
Ridiculous.
And people build these dioramas.
Dude, look at this.
Oh my God.
King Ghidra. Yo.
Dude, some of these puppets are like wild.
Like, and they like work too.
Yeah.
Like, they fully function.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Then that's a diorama. Oh, Gonzalo, you didn't get more pics of that? Oh, you know, you're breaking my heart. Godzilla raids again. Oxygen destroyer.
I'm surprised you don't have an oxygen destroyer somewhere.
That you know of.
Is it in a box in the attic? You're just trying to wait for space?
Yeah. Like, it's just so...
I can't believe, like, puppets, man. Like, that's the most surprising part to me. There he is.
Life size. Yeah, look at that price. That ain't cheap.
No.
There's yen,
that's so
it's
cool.
A little cheaper, but...
Wow.
That pretty much concludes... And again, Gonzalo, thank you so
Gonzalo,
much for this.
Thank you. This is great.
Incredible photo dump where we've basically covered everything that was at WonderFest. And man, you've
given people who couldn't make it like a really good insight to what was there.
So if you're one of the people that are going to be listening to this on Spotify, this entire segment is going to do nothing
Gonzalo
for
said you skipped the Gyra video.
Oh, there's a video? Hold on. Oh shit, this is a video.
That is terrifyingly awesome.
Let's go. You guys having a little too much fun with Future's tails in the back. See?
That's probably how the puppet moves. Yeah, the tail moves his heads. This is terrifyingly amazing. But yes, man. Gonzalo, thank you. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate it. This is really cool.
Yeah, if you're listening to this on the Spotify upload, definitely go to the YouTube channel so you can actually see
everything we just talked about
for this entire segment. Otherwise, the segment might be completely
useless to you. Yeah.
And you know, we're just gonna end on this.
You just want to end on that. I know. He's your favorite.
Let's go.
He's your favorite.
Let's go, baby. So what'd you think, man?
I
know you're not like this is, you know, you kind of just got thrown into the
it's
fire
awesome.
There.
It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love really anything like it. You know, it's amazing. But that is just so cool that like something like this existing. It's just like where people with similar interests get together and enjoy something together that you're just like you can relate to someone else with is always great.
Oh yeah, that's one of the only. Probably the best thing about the internet.
But it's just like the community that develops and the relationship you develop, like just sitting there talking to a random person being like, oh my God, you're like, oh, did you know that this was happening? No. Oh, but this is so cool. This is my favorite. Like,
yeah,
that's always a great feeling. It's therapeutic even. Like,
oh yeah. Especially like, I mean, most, it's funny when you talk to a lot of Godzilla fans, like everyone kind of has the same experience. Like in your school, you were like the only Godzilla fan.
Yeah.
And you know, you were a nerd, you were this, that, and the other thing. And then like I remember when I was young and like I went to my first Godzilla convention and you were like, holy crap, there's other people like me.
They exist.
I'm not insane.
Yeah, they exist.
I'm not this insane kid that just likes this radioactive dinosaur that can like name every monster and movie and I mean know exactly what soundtrack is this and what suit year this one came out. You know, I'm not the only psycho like that.
Yeah. No, that's great.
But and then also shout out to Nick Sides and Kevin Smith for helping with the Spiral booth as well. You guys are incredible. And yeah, man, just WonderFest.
Thank you for everybody that helped. It's great. It's really great that everybody can enjoy it together. But yeah. Oh, this was awesome. This was so cool.
That Biolante is 2 tables.
Yeah, Biolante is 2 tables.
But I think that what we at? Yeah, 30. All right.
I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a quick show, but then
bro, the WonderFest. I knew the Wonder. When you showed me all the pictures, I was like, "This is not going to be fast."
I was like, "Hey, look at this photo, though."
This is like, not going to be quick. You're like, "Yeah, we'll just run through it." No, we won't.
And then we went on a tangent there with Transformers there for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know,
you knew I was going to rant about that.
Hey, I can't be the only one.
No,
it's not fair if I'm just.
There are certain franchises that I'm passionate about. Transformers is one of them.
So possible Wednesday night.
Yeah.
After the show, we might hop on to do a
quick live review of the TMNT movie.
TMNT, maybe. Not sure. We see how late it is.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We got to figure that out. But then, so what we got coming up next on Sunday. So this is the new format for Kaiju Live for everyone that's tuning in or listening at another time. So the first Sunday of every month going forward is going to be the return of the Kaiju Live auction show in its full 2 to 3 hour glory.
Sometimes 4.
No, we're not doing, you know what? Maybe. But the auction show is now coming back in full force. You know, at least once a month, and we're gonna make it the first Sunday of every month, so everyone knows, like, hey, it's the first Sunday.
Here it comes.
Kaiju Live is back, and then obviously we're gonna keep doing the square table stuff in between as stuff comes out and as we have time. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on here at Kaiju Live. And I think that about wraps it up. So as always, like and subscribe.
Please.
Be on the lookout for more content from Kaiju Live. Don't mess it up this time.
All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, have a good night, everybody. We'll catch you later.